What makes Carter so special? And I'm so blessed that he chose me to be his coach. He is just special. He was born that way. I think he is very determined. He has a lot of God given talent, just instinct, and he's very pure because he's so young. I think also growing up with his brother being autistic and having a family that is just so supportive. All of these things are playing into his kind of composure and how he's just so much more kind of mature for his age and able to handle such stress. But I think ultimately he just has a God-given gift and he knows it, and he's sort of it's just easy for him. So really proud of him, really blown away by his talent, and having so much fun this season working with such a young, incredible, gifted person. You know, it's really hard to know after being on a show like The Voice what happens next. I think one thing I always try to teach anyone that I'm coaching on the show, and something I learned myself, is really the journey. It's not the end of the journey, because it's always a journey. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a number one or if you win. It's just always on to the next day, and how can you enjoy that next moment. So I don't really know. I think Carter is doing an original song. Everyone's going to hear it, and I feel like that's a really good sort of idea of the kind of music he could be doing next. But I really think for Carter, because he's such a pure artist and he has such a big heart, he really needs to go into songwriting next, I think, to really find out what kind of music he's going to do. He's just so young. He's still discovering himself. So it's hard to say, but I know one thing, that he will pursue music, because it's in him. I get to perform Happy Unaware with Blake Shelton on the show, and that was unexpected because I thought that we were done doing that song live, and because we didn't really get to go on tour or anything like that, it was one of those, like, every time we did it, whether it was in a Zoom or even just playing around the house and just, doing it on guitar, was special, because it's been such an incredibly strange year to put out a song. Perfect song for 2020. And so to be able to do it now at the end of the year on The Voice with all the production and everybody in America watching is truly going to be, it's just a gift. We do have some holiday plans coming up. I mean, unfortunately, my parents are not coming to dinner. We usually do the Timpano Dome every year, which you can look up on the internet. And we're still going to do it, but we're going to not eat with them. We're going to do some outdoor gift exchange, like one family member at a time coming by. We have kind of a plan, so we'll see how it goes. But I think that we'll end up having fun anyways. We decorated this week, and next week is going to be a little Oklahoma time prep for Christmas, and then we're going to have Christmas here and then go back to Oklahoma and have the new year, which is really shocking. The year went by so fast, even though it was paused. It was like the fastest year ever in my life. So there's so many blessings this year for me, even though it was a really hard year for everyone. There was a lot of silver lining and a lot of great things that happened in my personal life, and all these other things. So yeah. Thank you to everyone that listened to the music that we put out this year, especially reintroduce myself.